Salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, BrainBoy20, where we last left off. I really don't remember. I think we went and killed the boss of the Cove, elevating Brother Tanky to his illustrious position amongst the champions, where inevitably he'll die, but that's for later, while leaving these three a bit worse for wear. And as such, I'm going to need to heal most of them up, so to the sanitarium with them all. And we'll let the medicines sort them out. Mostly because a lot of these are very massive negative effects, like the Red Plague. Dear God, why is that a thing? Counter, you need to be shoved into... Oh no, you don't need to be shoved anywhere anymore. To the meditation hall there is. Brother Tanky, you yourself must go and pray. So, to the transept with you. This is definitely one of our most expensive treatments, but I think for a day, basically the day after my return, we're not going to do anything terribly extreme. And we guys are trying to get you guys up to a decent level, and take a look at the stagecoach. We don't have any true frontliners. Because our only real frontliner is Pace. Something similar. It'd kind of be like Pace, Punchard, and Fornix and Herbard. In this order. Which I am more than glad to take along. We'll also unequip all trinkets, which I don't think we got many. I think we had like one extra legendary trinket that was incredibly good when we found it. I just don't remember what it is or what it looked like. So let's take a look-see and see if I can spot it. We got an extra Berserker's mask, and the Crescendo box is what it was. Alright, what do we have available? I have a champion with room battles and 100%. And wow, that's an insanely good item. But I'd have to actually take a champion group with me, and we've already proven multiple times that these groups are not able to take on champion missions, especially in the Cove. So maybe a simple, long, apprentice level mission. Not too terribly difficult. We'd earn a ton of gold while doing it. So we'll just have everyone together. Now you all have set up your abilities. You should probably ditch Tap Talk. For every rose has its thorn. Pièce. None of these abilities are useful. None of them. Battle Trance is better for you because you're going to be a frontliner. You have Sanctuary and Bless. I don't need anything else here. Herbard, Curious Incantation, Strange Powders. Resupply is honestly better. I'm not going to provision just yet. These people actually should definitely take trinkets, though. You actually have... No, you have no speed buffs. Actually, I should check to make sure I can upgrade your skills first. That's definitely important because your base speed usually gets upgraded with these. So let's check to make sure I can't upgrade this. Which I can't upgrade the furnace. I don't think so. Looks like I'd suddenly like get... What do I need? 26? 24. Definitely doable. Because I just need to get you up to 20, right? Right. And we tend to get a ton of those. Upgrades, so we'll take the furnace and reduce the cost of all of these to next to nothing. Because that's incredibly useful in the long run, because I don't have to spend so much money getting you guys up to the proper level in the first place. And you all should have very simple upgrades. You have Barbaric Yelp, which in all honesty I'd rather replace it with if it bleeds, just in case I need to have bleed damage, but everything else is fine. I'll just never bother upgrading Yelp, and then at some point I'll give you if it bleeds. You should have... What are your skills? I suppose those skills worked out last time, so I guess we'll get them again. Well, that improves the minimum, so I guess that works out well. I guess. And your preferred position is position 3. Inspiring Tune is something I really would like to get because stress is probably what's going to kill this party faster. Although we only have one decent healer. Now it drops the accuracy mod. Did I give you Harvest? I did give you Harvest. So if that does drop the accuracy mod, there are a bunch of other abilities that are probably more useful. And now we have next to no money. But that's not a humongous issue. And one thing I could definitely grab is... How's Hairpin's not useful to you because we never have our torchlight that low, and so I want to actually do a no-torch run. This seems really dumb to me. Honestly, a greater speed for only 5% less of a damage hike, I could definitely accept that. And... No, we're not going to give her Dismas's head. That just seems like a really, really bad idea. We'll give her the Book of Sanity because she's not taking a ton of stress damage anyway. You are not a very... You're supposed to be our healer. Like a healer slash tank. Well, not even a tank, just a healer in the first place. That doesn't mean I need to avoid giving you tons of damage. I just have to make sure... No, we'll give you the Overture box and then the Junia's head. What did her bard do? Oh no, I know what her bard will do. We'll give you the Aria box instead to reduce your stress. You're our buffer. And as our buffer, we'll probably shove... I'm not supposed to give you the Dark Tambourine, but that doesn't help you in any real way. I don't have the Bright Tambourine anymore, do I? Or do I just not see it? Oh, it's right there. I don't know if that Stress Heals is buffing you, but I think you should be a worthy replacement for... what was his name? Wow, I forgot a previous jester. I feel like an ass. I have it around here somewhere. I have it right here, I think. Laughing. Yes. No. What? Why do I think... Wakalicious. Laughing is our archer. Our archer's still alive. You're not dead yet. Yet. And then you could probably take the Overture box. Although I might actually give you something else. What other ability might be useful with you? Honestly, the Camouflage Cloak. Coke. Yes, cocaine. Cocaine! You can take the Antique Florian so you can go first. Basically, I want you to go first every single possible time just because I can give you a defensive buff right away. But aside from that, I think everyone is set up for this mission. Now, we start off with medicinal herbs from the Vestalt, I assume. No, the Vestalt gives holy water. That's concerning. I also want to get rid of Off Guard, but I don't think I'll be able to do that quite as easily. 2 stacks of holy water. We're going to need 2 full stacks of food, which you can easily grab because I think we're going to have 2 Berserker charms. Sort by Trinket Name. We're never going to have more than 1 Plague Doctor on at once, so we could self the Plague Doctor one. And then buy the truly insane amount of food that we're going to need, because this is me playing. Of course, we're going to have a ton of food. 2 shovels and a skeleton key. And then 2 full stacks of torches. And we're going to have next to no space for all the lovely treasures and loot that we're going to gain, but oh well. To the ruins. To low-level ruins, at that. Nice way to ease myself back in after the trip, which was a fantastic little camping trip we had out to a Koa Rock Island, a Koa campsite down in southern Illinois. It was fun while it lasted. We managed to play tons of...
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
We managed to play a lot of games of Magic, and I was able to actually get some friends of mine to play Lone Wolf, and they somewhat liked it. At least I got the impression that they liked it. That map couldn't have been less useful. Wow. That map legitimately could not have been less useful. That was a decent trap disarm. I guess Herbard's gonna be disarming traps, and this is lagging beyond compare. We come back to this. I think I might have to restart the game. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, never mind. Yeah, ever since I ever fixed, quote unquote, fixed my computer, it's been acting up like this, and...
The light, the promise of safety.
Just gonna restart the recording in 3, 2, 1. Alright. So now, the recording should be fine. Should be. You never really know. You never really know with this. This might just suddenly screw up on me. Because, for whatever reason, Darkest Dungeon refuses the new recording options that I've set up. Which all I've done was just turn off shadow capture, or the shadow mode, while keeping shadow play on. But apparently because I've done that, it refuses to start recording in the middle of Darkest Dungeon, of all games. It'll record every other game, just not Darkest Dungeon, for whatever stupid reason. And... honestly, I think we'll just give this to our Hellion so we can reduce the damage done to our Hellion, considering the front line aspect of going on through this. And a couple battle ballads later, we should be able to almost insta-kill whatever army we're dealing with. How silly of me. Well, on you, it's almost a guaranteed instant kill. But we'll probably try an adrenaline rush and see what happens. I really don't like the fact that it's deciding to do this while I'm recording. Okay, good, it's finally caught up. Now, because there's not a ton of damage going out here, I feel kind of safe trying to kill the bone rattle.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Which is fantastic. As far as I'm concerned, as long as each abomination gets destroyed as quickly as possible, we shouldn't have any further issues. Now we can just do some invigorating vapors and ensure that no one will end up dying from all this. If I try to blow up the book, will you like the corpse? There's a chance to, but if I melee bash it, it probably will. Good, this gives her the best opportunity to just wipe out everyone in one single go. You disappoint me. You somehow went before the Jester. Jester's got like a massive speed buff. How are you doing that? I guess your speed buff is about equal. About.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I guess the Arbalist is something that we should oh.
Masterfully executed.
He does resist the bleed, but this next shot will finish them off.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I really don't like what the recording is doing now. I might have to create entirely new recording settings for Darkest Dungeon. And that's what concerns me the most, because when it's acting up like this, usually the recording will start failing partway through. I mean, I did attempt to break up the recording in a reasonable section, but the stuttering, I guess is the best way to describe it, that I'm seeing indicates that there's a much bigger issue behind this. At this point, I need to make sure I have Herbard selected at all times.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
You gentlemen have waited, you ladies and gentlemen have waited long enough for the Darkest Dungeon. And I will give out this recording. I'm just concerned of what's going to become of it. At this point, it looks like it's just increasingly unstable. And avoid the books, because books are always bad. Remember, kids, curiosity does kill the cat, or this kills its mind. And what do we discover? Absolutely jack all. I guess we'll continue. Honestly, I think it's at the point where my computer just became used to the fact that it was having problems constantly. And because of it being used to having problems, it doesn't know how to deal with whatever it's encountering at this point. You have a dodge of 40. Dear God, man. Yeah. I mean, we might as well try and kill it.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And that's an attempted stun strike. Although I would be surprised if it worked. Now. I'm sorry, those are always concerning. Does it actually do a massive debuff? Yes, it actually does a damage debuff. Don't know why I didn't know that sooner. Does that really have such a low crit chance? That effectively nothing. And then you miss horribly. We might as well try Festering Vapors. On you, it should probably kill you. Meaning we could simply spend this turn healing ourselves. Unless she decides to insta-kill this man.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Eh. Play the song of your people there. She'll enjoy it.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
I mean, I guess we could basically just use one of the campfires right now. Wow. This quickly? I doubt we're gonna get tons of blight, and the busts are basically a necessity if we want to finish upgrading our hamlet. Which is the point I'm at right now, is I want to upgrade the hamlet as quickly as possible, just so I can end the damn game. But yeah, next time around I'm going to try to mess with the recording settings so I don't have to deal with this. I'm fairly certain it's still recording without stuttering, it's just it's stuttering on the other screen. Because I think the computer itself is confused for whatever reason. I think I should probably find something else to talk about, because I always have bad news. Focus on the bloody good, man, for once. And that I think it's actually starting to fix itself. Because when I had fixed my computer, part of the issue was that the disk was being used fully.
For a task well performed.
Basically near computer starting to come into play. Because I'm just fairly certain the computer just flat out didn't understand how to work without having disk problems constantly. Now, whether or not that was actually a good decision, so far is proving to be strange, because by all rights,
the way
computer
is
should be
lit.
running better.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
You know what? I'm not even surprised at this point. Thankfully, this party's skilled enough where we should be able to kill the collector. Oh my god, how's he going first? How's he going before the entire party? I'm not even surprised at this point. This is just impressive. Please tell me you could insta-kill one of them. Not even. I'd almost like to stun the collector. Wicked Hack's not going to kill anyone, but if I break through, your negatives are going to stack up to an insane degree. Could a Mace Bash kill any of them? Of course not. You have no dodge or any other debuffs aside from that, so I guess we'll just start smacking some people about. There's a Vestal, Highwayman, but I'm going to take the Man-at-Arms and see if I can take the Man-at-Arms down before we can try anything. You don't need a Force Guard anymore, just Invigorating Vapors. I just don't want to get hit.
Their formation is broken.
Thank goodness.
Maintain the offensive.
Honestly, we're just gonna wait for 2 turns, try to buff up your damage to an insanely high degree and see what we can do. So he tries to flash me with his robes, but instead is completely turned around by the fact that our people can apparently flip all over. as the enemies themselves. And you can now just stick the battle balloting. There's no real stunning. You're just human and eldritch. Why are you both? You force guard again, because I don't want you taking any hits if you can avoid it. We'll continue trying to make our group go first. But I think at this point, we're just trying to stem the tide. My only benefit of this is that I am unable to hit by the looks of things. Ah, good, you're no longer defended. Won't kill you, though. Okay, that's the kind of crit I needed earlier. Because now his... basically not an unwinnable position, it's just a very annoying one. These... Why can't you crit on... Because... No, every... right. After 6 bloody turns of this fight. You see why I don't like the Collector. But he shows up every time. But instead, Nope has to show up every fight, every mission, and take forever to kill. Just because I can't hit him half the time. I would gladly stun the man so he stops healing and stops regenerating everything. But I don't have any opportunity to do so because he does it again. How? I mean, her bard is doing her job of preventing any damage. We have one more round of being buffed. Someday. Well, that was bound to happen eventually. You don't even have any more rounds of... Oh my god. What is your protection? Can we kill him? Like, at some point in the future, can we get rid of him? Because he's just the one that's stopping me from doing anything. We can heal through it, we just deal 0 damage. Now I even had a bloody pillow right next to me because I was just getting tired of this. But I guess we'll continue our battle balloting and hope for the best. Well, you'll be dead regardless of what I do, so might as well just hit you with this to get our torchlight back up. Okay, good. He doesn't do any of that anymore because this is getting ridiculous. Alright.
A powerful blow.
1 crit on the person that actually matters, and now we can focus on the collector. Now, can I stun him? Of course not. But every damage, every point of damage that I can possibly put out there is going on the collector. With the exception of festering vapors. This person's getting on my nerves. How long is the forced guard anyway? Only 2 turns? Yeah, I've been doing it wrong the entire time. Now, can you both please crit on him? No, because your damage is pathetic. And collect call. Meaning we're back at square one.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Well, invigorating vapors. We'll see what we can do here. Honestly, at this point, I would almost just... I might just adrenaline rush, because your damage debuff prevents you from doing basically anything else. This will clear the bleed off of you. And we'll just stick back to healing our party. Not much we can do. They get their turn, but there's not much I can really do about that. Oh no, you're targeting... Okay, no. She is someone I don't want you to target anymore. Okay, that's just a healing spell. And you hit a useless one with the healing spell. That's fantastic. 13 turns of this. You won't have the debuff anymore. So I guess a forced guard isn't out of the question. Your crit rating should be back up to max. You can heal yourself and her up a little bit more. What can I kill? Honestly, if only you could not roll minimum. Oh god. And you finally managed to get a healing on the right target, meaning... Oh yeah, because that marks targets for the highwaymen. Invigorating Vapors had a damage buff associated with it as well.
Decimated.
That's one down. Do I want to kill or do I want to heal? Honestly, I'm going to heal because I'm going to go off the logic that he might collect call again. And we'll just kind of sit here waiting, hoping... Yeah, there we go. Oh no, you heal yourself. I'd rather you do that than the Collector, the person I really want to kill at this point, because he refuses to die in every single instance of this battle. Why does the Collector show up so often? I had a feeling that I'm getting kind of sick of your stuff. That I don't want to do this anymore. then I'm just gonna keep battle balloting to infinity and beyond. Can you skip a turn of that? Just for once, can you skip a turn? It's not even that hard. Just do the one little thing called skip a freaking turn, and I will be able to finally murder you. Alright, that guarantees your death. I could just continually cycle this, but that makes your damage come down to very pathetic levels.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
This sets up... Oh my gosh. Why? We should be done with that by now. You really, really should. This is just cancerous to me. You need to be excised from this plane of existence. I'm not even gonna force guard anymore. Anything that should kill the two of you? Nope. Of course not. I don't have any other AoEs aside from that. I have AoE healing, which I will gladly use. It just won't do anything. And you're gonna now heal the Collector. Don't you dare use Collect Call, you... Oh my fucking... I might just run just because this is taking forever. We're only gonna have our people go crazy after like 20 rounds of this. He refuses to die. He just flat out refuses. Continually spams the exact same ability, which if he would avoid using it, I'd be able to hit him. He's not even programmed to use it well, because we fought him so many times we know full well he won't spam it constantly. But apparently in this one particular fight, was one particular instance, he will. And a Mace Bash isn't even guaranteed to finish everything off. No more damage debuff. Just kill one of these two. Just kill one of them. Almost not even willing to use Battle Ballad anymore. Even though the debuff is completely... the buff is completely gone from us. Thank you. Ha 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 ha. I knew I shouldn't have bothered with this today. I really shouldn't have. I'm only just stacking the dodge chance as high as I can. I'm just using single target damage, but even then, we're not.
Obliterated.
Yeah, I couldn't have done that last turn. Nope, not at all. Why? Why? You couldn't have used literally anything else. No, as soon as one falls, you collect call. Can you at least put an upper limit on what it can do? I'm gonna persevere. At this point, I don't even care. I'm just gonna see how long you can keep this up, game. Just see how long you can keep this up. You've refused to give me any critical hits.
Annihilated.
Okay, now the game wants to spite me, but okay. Just keep battle balloting. No, we're gonna keep going first. I don't care what you say. We're gonna keep making sure we go first. Thank you, you finally... How do you still have a collection? We've killed way more of those than you ever possibly have. this point, I just want to kill you. Because you've been here for forever. I see a single slice and get rid of both of them. Oh my gosh. Why do you roll minimum so often? You could have rolled. Like, if you would have rolled the opposite. Why? You're dead this round. Honestly, Herbard, at this point, screw it. We're just gonna keep hitting him with everything we've got because this is getting ridiculous. Battle Ballad to ensure crit chance is at its highest, even though it apparently does not matter. Oh my god.
A death by inches.
We even stopped him. If you'll excuse me. Well, Herbard's dying.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Apparently, she's gonna die. And I have to target you because I apparently... You don't understand how tired I am of this. Don't you dare. Oh my gosh. I can't stop you at all, but I don't want to lose my antiquarian, which is the entire reason I brought her along for this task. But you're targeting her again. Thank you. Don't be a dick.
And now the true test. Hold fast, or expire.
I can't even target you because you're still guarded by the man-at-arms. So at this point, I might as well just keep healing. Thank you. You finally succeeded in doing something for once in your pathetic life. It's a miracle. Oogly boogly, you ran out of your collection. I'm so tired of your collection. I am so tired of it. I would hit you more, but I'm fairly certain that won't even kill you, so I'm just hoping that I can roll a crit. You deserve that. For this nightmare you put me through. And collect call.
Because you refuse to crit when it's actually needed. Instead, you'll crit only on the most useless ones where all damage is wasted.
Thanks for nothing, game. Thanks for nothing. I know it's a random number generation game that doesn't hold anything to me, but this is ridiculous. In fact, this is probably going to be the first time I'm going to do this, but this is getting to be such a ridiculous extreme that I may just end, for once, this in the middle of the episode.
A devastating blow.
Thank you. You've done something nice. Yeah, after this, we're just gonna end the video in this part of the episode. I made the right choice. You can't deny that I made the right choice there, because she's continually getting targeted to no end. Alright.
Precision and power.
Oh, please let me kill you. Nope. Nope, that's too good for me. Oh wait, maybe I can. Thank you! Oh god.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
As I said, she's dead. There is nothing I can do about this. She is on death's door. Oh. Honestly, at this one, I'm just going to force guard. You're going to sit here. You're going to like it. We're going to be spending our time healing and just, like, sitting here doing nothing but healing. This is a ridiculous battle, and I'm tired of the Collector, and I don't know why they have this as the only mini-boss. One that just continuously spams guys and does nothing else. Heck, I can even sit here and just constantly heal. Oh no, you hit my healer. Whatever will I do? Why did we tarry and invite danger? It could be because of the fact that we've been stuck fighting this boss for ages. Ages, do you hear me? Ages. And I kind of want to make some of my losses back. If you don't mind, lady. So if you'll sit back and be patient, we're fixing every problem. Oh, so you do force me to eventually kill these things. Fine. Fine. I'm game. I'm really game for murdering some people in cold blood. Got lights, I don't care about you anymore. Of course I hit the wrong one though, and take extra damage as a result.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
And there's a treasure room. You know what? You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this for now. This has been a cancerous episode as long as it is. So I hope you all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy20 with Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon, and I'm signing off. When we all come back, we'll continue this crusade. Until then, hope you all enjoyed watching, and I'll see you all next time. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, or subscribe, it helps a great deal, and farewell.